utie miniana, you probably will assume he's saying, say, President Etugala. You might assume. It sounded like that. The first comment, so a campaign. If you say somebody is a campaign, it sounded like that. So ministry needed a letter Bob on Teno. He went on to fire. Nobody is afraid of anybody. In Ghana here, the threats by politicians, including me, yeah. And I pay my share a message bia obi de send me enche bebre ma pa me, including me, threats of death. In fact, obi a threaten me cross say drama baba me tunwane. You can, he is my brother, I support him. Make 100%, maybe 80%, 90%. Trino Jonas' attitude, I support him, maybe 70%. Because some of the comments, indeed, what I might not like, way an insult at Trino Jonas, what I might not like, he's my brother.
I love you all. GH page for Nyami Shramo. Move viewers, God bless you.
I don't know what be Kwaba at the social media trend so our GHP TV and here ever told just say Captain Smart BNI4 equa arresting no na machiano or majano Captain Ankasa adding some other to judge quite fast so I just BNI4 or fast so the bear arresting no and no etchings no a year Captain Smart age my media general or my release CCTV footage of Sanya spy a regiment ho a behum baby and a captain a share afe and also a 9 chance so Yaa Brefo I reacted to where Captain Smart arresting some no enyina na me consome so e de mama de mu film e de kodru ba bia de free ba bia e be dru ba bia se no adru no na abusafo ye Ghana ha hinim Galamsey issues ekoso be bia befa bia obi e kan Galamsey ho asem sanse Galamsey ya de a emmoa oman no emmoa yensuo che se emmoa ye bibia etino topic bia e ya na Captain Smart otai e boss wan kasan e wo Onua TV na ne sem bia otai e kan ene sem Galamsey na chesempani for ebo the rule ye pese to ase e Ghana ha no presidency ensa e hyase sanse mi a Captain Smart etai kan no enam so ema information minister at the statement about wanting be chere say one Godwin Smart I name se friend Captain Smart osowia na oka Galamsey ho asema no chese presidency ensa e hyase no krobia anim na so wa ma bonten so am retracting ensam no dia ene aban e de ne befa emra kwan so enam so a enenra ensam beto dwa say after say Captain Smart ewie na dwuma pon ye no chese BNI4 akotam no in a Rambo style ne nyasem kumatim say to twetwero mo kon ho ne hey eno motam Captain Smart e de ne ekoi na so yakopon ya dom e ma homachia omo ejai no mo jai no Captain Ankasa eden some ebetu dwa ebechire mu kwan fa so BNI4 ebetam no de ne koye afeso eno na nchen no na sama oka se president nsa ewo Galamsey mu so de na ogusu ana okan afeso no media general baby a Captain Smart ejuma omo release CCTV footage na footage nim no ohun se woman bi ewu omo dwumem ho ena ni se ne phone so anse ni se ne phone so no awura ha no osia no ofa he no so no TV34 echire mu se maami ena ewu jumem ho ebe spy ye ehun ba bia Captain she ema BNI4 ko arresting no in Rambo style no na eno so bie mu no na Yaa Brefo ensema ode to dwa efa Captain arrest hu nyina no kire mu say abro Captain ko ye adwuma e wo Onua TV no ho nsema do so no do ena na BNI4 tam no wochina na ye china ne ade ti se TV34 na so Onua TV phone me manage ne dia no mo fa ne nua be ma enfam bre no ebie mu so no senior omko arrest no ene se ne journalist for ne bi so ekasa ne nyina no na Yaa Brefo edensem atudwa ne yekohwe etie nsem nyina aba no na meka nyina me hu se tap send na esiasnim mejumede we sei ebramo tap send or say so UK or Canada or Europe and I say USA no betumi the app no asend sika border for Ghana ha awuntia charges via afin so download the app no ewia most be bisa so promo code NSN order for but dia an easy GHP say promo code o is GHP say promo code our first transfer no obetimi enya aye $10 £5 and answer €5 depending our country our send sika no at the aba yankwa nyankwa de course so emra Eba.
And come on, yeah, DM. Did you say by this time you're also interested? You want to know what's happening, especially with the Onua Bema Captain Smart issue, ne Koso and Rano. You probably want an update on it, or Yaa or Centroni. Apart from the facts, or Centroni, or Yedia, or Yedia Precope, Minia Bema, Minia Bema, Minia Catwa, or friend sister Penny. It sounds semi a penny sin kaka. Na no wobume pa na mesumi buminia all them say. But you probably bia na be bia wo anase bia na dwine said ya nema tete no wa and na wunnim de see ya. I'm going to give you a brief about what happened and NIB for arresting no. Probably I would say the way in which some of these national security operatives are now campaign we na na national security operatives ana sempo ebia security apparatus. I should use that. Yeah. And I'm generalizing the precon how they operate no etole na sometimes wo mukukura asem no dodo sometimes, but as media people are saying we should also be responsible. We in a CNRA anyway just when my brother wapoedwa uhwe bia ko Facebook Angel 102.9 FM ko Facebook bia wo ya de wo jazz fancy just jazz kitchen na uwo TV Angel TV a Mr. Obomodi na be ho, and then let's peruse this matter that happened in Ra. Yeah, I won't go too deep, as in if I'm not going too deep it's not as if say hear me pa, but as I said no, some of us should also be responsible. Doesn't necessarily mean say yeah central frontier na to mini cry na kasa de epe and answer my penny eka. Yes, but it doesn't also mean say ebi am penny for say bin sema ya kan nyom denti macho and also a very 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 important. And so that mo me hu fa so to be e so necessarily say ye kuku da no na city fm raba small guy was start fresh to the baby. It's sad. I don't know. I can because you see some bloggers now has become media people somewhere or somehow because and to say law juma wako school wako law school answer what to me practice it de sanity and to say de so fudie obi sori anapa se wakwa school se wankwa school wotumi kasa na no atienti wo so the phone wo betena ebit radio station on trend ebit TV stations on trend ye mo bi so ye training but ye training no ye de ato bolem ene said ye niam na adwumadie bi nti. As I said, what happened on a video no how I no be, but there's some video bia you probably have an CCTV footage bia epia bonten how wo muhuru baby owo and how he was also arrested. Nikwa no I ready a obetimi ayi ama ya hwe no
video, and this is the lady I've just circled there. The lady with the red circle on the head got in to the reception area, walked around, was observing. Later we got to find out the lady. This is a never seen video. This is a CCTV video that we've secured. There's a lady in there. This is the lady we've identified so far. Served and was on the phone for some time, giving information to the operatives of the National Intelligence Bureau, whom we found out later were parked minutes away from the premises of Media General. That's what we've got there. This is what happened minutes before Captain Smart was picked up. Let me just repeat that now we know the whereabouts.
Almost getting to 7 or 7 o'clock. And I check Captain Smart. NI before former BNI. Eswano. And then a call. Womakachi. Na Kamia said Drew Hono. Na I said na a man for who said Hono or whoa. Say or more than for him, especially in Crawford near me Juma. The very close ones on near me Juma. Did a video. I branch about Kona the Anyamede. Very nice, fine gentleman. Mupa mufa chomra me kukuye nyina. Any wait. Listen to what he said.
We don't give a fuck about that. Being blunt, because the crew be at there. Why you smile and be near small information call? Why be at another security be as one information call? The crew, I think boy in that too. That's okay. And because somebody are a journalist. You claim that.
Yes, I understand. Jai see one side. Is what I was talking about. Not the fact that he was expressing his frustration as a journalist. And how on centrophobia, including me, go through the frustration of politicians. The threats by politicians, including me, yeah. And I pay my share a message beer, obi the sending me and chair baby. My papa me. Including me, threats of death. In fact, obi a threaten me cross at Mahamba me tunyane. Now Mahama grant to me saving me. No, he said. I say, for some people cannot save me. They are fanatics. Those things I see as stupidity at its best. What I didn't like about that Abrantiani statement was the fact that Yamubo oh my mini papa. Oh, a be our worry.
No, you see,
yes, we must be responsible as well. But Yamoya to uncle dear. Then oh dear. You can, he's my brother. I support him. Make 100%, maybe 80%, 90%. Trino Jonas' attitude, I support him, maybe 70%. Because some of the comments, indeed, what I might not like, way an insult at Trino Jonas, what I might not like is my brother. How he went about it. If I let me read a message from the ministry. After the after the statement, after the statement, Ministry of Information Deputy, ne letter or the Babonting. Utia Miniana, you probably will assume he's saying, say, President Etugala. You might assume. It sounded like that. The first comment, so are you a campaign? If you say somebody is a campaign, it sounded like that. So ministry needed a letter Bob on Teno. He went on to fire. Nobody is afraid of anybody in Ghana here. And then there was a continuation of that conversation. Say he is directly involved. But I don't know qualify no. I don't know qualify no some way, but when I would say I would have used other words. I probably would have used other words. So therefore is what I will use. Me and the say me catch or more managing no ho. Say ebia omo to me manage me nua na oba ho no wada police station. We do NIB. Me na di me nua, mo to me na mfa dem. Of course, because you see the way the person said it, how the person said it, you might assume the person is saying say president to gala in this today's Ghana and neya galamsey nsem said ya hu said ya and na Ghana fo nyina swai ko His Excellency di animu kan ebi kura ka se ne tanu ana so wo be wie bedru ho no atu ate ebi njindie me kura na em den se me so because look I have said it over and over again say galamsey me no ka say ni root no ho I would have said say asofo beneficiaries of galamsey juma I would say ministers and MPs are beneficiaries of galamsey juma. I would say His Excellency, current president, former, probably beneficiaries of galamsey juma. I would say ayenpa akonta mine in a ministry and nanya. Ami akwa destroy ne niama. In fact, ye kra ye ka wa hare ya meka say ye wura wuntumi. What your mind na dada yenim. Our whole license, but our license now money kwan. Now tifa baby fufra unu hu kwan say so ura. Why a galamsey ni at once by force. Ama yetete ye sent okwa bia pie mu okumase. Yetete me ni ho me so mete. Yetete ye sent okwa so ye kan na gasotresu. And that person was purported to have said say now nim kwaye ye fa so like back party ye fande no. So therefore say no kurasa party no obi a leader, obi a chairman, obi a general secretary, galamsey scan ye defend galamsey scan ye defend ya. So therefore equals to you are a beneficiary. That is what I would have said. I would say the person is skimping because me nyina ho and they want to me kra no and panyifo na bi di omo sa Sɛcret ase. E dia beto dwa se want to me eyade ese etumi che no chema want to me e che no because of akwanta mine no obi su beka say the company and ekotu gala enyo no as a person etie bia wo tabiri ne kwakwa che ne na what ne kwa because it is a company who went into that particular mining field which he is not supposed to be and the company ne che no ye bonika obi beka ne sa ba me maka ne say obi beka say want to me ama misika and to make us have a heart somebody will say so and I don't have a problem with anybody who says so many problem yeah when more time what to say because some of the languages that to be used we should be responsible as journalists. That is all I want to say. We should be responsible. It is true yeah check it and penny for we should speak our mind and them no ka say dollar na kakra na drew 13 cities and yet a bon a time yeah will be so yeah because it keeps going up me buy a menina watch it me be adwuma dwada na ya wada ehunu from 1099 to 11 to 12 almost 13 ebi efiada ni ewura 13 dollar na ya ka wasem ama guta na tum no enti esi etumi ka wasem say ho kire yen eniema kwaye nipa a wo ye adwuma no wanyere ne ho nyere ye enu tinam ne president be ya dwen say wo ka say what Ghana hantu oni maso a wo mu enti won tra say hwehwe ha wo pese wo ye hu bibi but ni wo ho and so we must speak but as journalists as bloggers how are we doing our job Jenche?
Me address to the details of a normal captain and I knew a can minya en shedampon kan de kese said the wa kan na kingpin no issue ni kran de ogugu sesi a wasi obi a bibiti tu bi ejina ne so enti so ka kingpin na ebi agalam say asitu ye betumi atu ase a ejina na so galam say ebi na de hwajim odin hwajim
oye galam say kingpin
enti hokra no kirema obetumi ama minis bebre
eno no na make say minua no mo fa because wo kan na me wo ho a me de mini ne beba me kire bi say ebia ye pa kire say wontumi di wachi na wa anka ho asem wontumi ntia no say the company nam te baby pa ene na bia e ka na nka wefo a wo ka ho bi that one you are free to say
adwuma no
you are free to say
ye practice ethics with conscience ade ko se hu no obi adwuma bia no adwiri mu tie no eka ho ene de ye ne eka so ka se ncheche enkuyen enye junta regime ene wo
Debi
nti etu nkwache obi nkoku no untu nkobo obi to a rule of law se se democracy ene ye enti bone ne te sen ebi a ma no be fa so aye arrest no ene eye kwa bi so ehu kakra betumi aka ho asem ne te sen untu nkwache obi nku ne da wabra ye trial ni pakro no ye trial owo kwaso be lawyer bi opabia obetumi afa enti mi na small cancer mo chichi enkwen eto da bi so a se security apparatus na anya dwuma so a na omen emra so die no
central for we have a responsibility to speak well
enti sa no ma no
ye back kwa faso
ana me
fakas nine
enti ya hweye ne ka say na mo tan central for mu ye say na to da bi so ya kasa no ni dia memu a ya oman a amamra ni bibiem ni obi enti na LGBT kwa aba no obi aso gina no obi a ne hyehyeye ya kasa no na o se hwe ni ye empo wo de ade amu obi som otu gunu som o mini
wo de amano
enso o mini so enti na so sreje de ma o muna je de ma de wo pe no ekwa be fa so aka no ubenya na emum no yenkama yehu se yentete ne sei netie we are journalists, you are not above the law obi ani Ghana ha oburu emra no so enti make say yen practice your ethics no with conscience and na de ba ko ehunu se ya meka no kra chopi ene Ghana politicians hu
any
eba so be kuni papu tumi ko obepe
chenye ne Ghana
so
politicians have always been dangerous. In fact, asofo bi nei ahemfu bi ma ye hu se wo mo so kra no aye dangerous.
Dangerous.
Abusafo we ane sama mede ebe somo na mede musi na meka nyina amia so lip tomato mix na esuasne mejumede we sei ebrem aduane no be ye de aduane na wo ye no se hia tomato paste dia na meka for lip tomato mix dia ma se no ane betumi abo nti se bi ne kitchen oba bema boros market bia na ma sa enka bi afen so pendo do eto atonwa obetumi afa omo numbers no sanso na video ko share nso pe full video no so asha obetumi akọ eye Angel News eye Facebook no ko share nyina so e ho no moko salum subscribe to channel Sɛcret TV oko TikTok na follow page no ho Sɛcret page me dey no e abuna code akromo Adolfo, come send other women to know a massa woman on it now. Send this car, and your brother for our Ghana, and to pay beam. Now in BB, so Canada, or UK, or USA, and I say Europe, no, over to me at a top send as a Nisica Abba. I want your charges be a banner 11 cry be a jai. 11 same be a enemy to me, Joe say, oh, Sanisicano, and your bet to 11. So Sanisicano at their back mobile money, the ZPay wallet, and as a bank account, no. Charges be a enim free na me no ka sesi a no ma revisa phone no na wo download the top send na we a wo dey send sika amount of senior be a o first transfer no obetimi enya $10 £5 and as €5 abra will use it GH page so promo code oh mo chen wow misika no abed tom top send pa no